Hello everybody, how you doing? I hope the answer tonight is celebrating. Celebrating with friends, family, co-workers, yourself for achieving something. Doesn't matter how. But sounds great to me. So just pulling everything up, and so welcome to Tracy Creating. I am Tracy, and throughout this video may you be inspired, sorry about that, learn something new, or simply relax while you're watching. So it's still yet to come up on my screen. Hit that one. And come on. Still yet to come up. Okay, so we might just have to give that a moment. So I'm just trying to get that ready so that I can see who comes into chat, say hello, and yeah, what if they've got any questions or anything. So I'll just grab a mixing cup. So this is, got some measurements on here. That's probably better for you to see. So I'm just going to do, I have 3 black tiles. And I've already sprayed the sides. Underneath looks like this. And try again. And it's still not there, you know. So looks like I'm having a bit of trouble seeing what's happening in the chat. So first thing first is I need to get this resin up and running. So I'm going to do 30 mils. Because I think about 90 mils in total of resin. So I'm going to use part B. This is the Just Resin Art Resin. And so just go part B first because it's more fluid than part A. Okay. And then, so add 2 parts of that, so 60 mils, and get mixing. So when I'm doing resin, there, well, I like to have my isopropyl alcohol ready in my spritzer bottle just off to the side so that I can have a quick squirt and a wipe at any time I need throughout the video. So there we go, it's come up. Alright, so get mixing. This is one of my sticks I've used previously to do resin with. So get that stirred up. Okay, live chat. And live chat. Hello. Hi Gail, hi Anne, hi Mum. Gail sounds funny, so does Mum. Never know what to say. How you doing? So just getting this mixing. So I've only got the 3 coasters here because they were prepped and ready to go with the black edges and everything. because I wanted to have a black background so that if the resin does thin out over the edges, it's still a solid black. So I have Just Resin Silver Halo, which is the glitter. We used that previously. And aluminium and black. And then we have the Montana liquid silver paint. So, all good here. Had an interesting afternoon. Awesome. Sounds good. How about you, Anne? All right. So I've had a pretty busy weekend. It's been like go, go, go. Lots getting done. Still got so much more to do. So that's why I was running a few minutes behind. Scraping the stick, scraping the sides, making sure everything is incorporated in. It is a little bit nice to be mixing just a smaller amount of resin for a change. So, right. 5, not long now. So while we're just stirring that, we had a lazy day today. Can't go out, so not much happening here. Yeah, that's true, isn't it, Anne? Yeah, lazy days are good too, even within the restrictions. It's good to keep busy. Yes, it is. Sometimes there can be a too busy, though. All right, so I think we're just about on our 3 minutes. Double check how it looks. I've scraped the bottoms and the stick and the sides. There's a lot of air bubbles in there. So we'll just set that aside. Let the bubbles rise up a little bit and clear them out while we get these ready. Unfortunately, I need some really small cups. It feels crazy using a full-size cup when I only want like a much smaller amount. Okay, aluminium. This one, it looks like it has thickened up. So I might just set that aside. And what I'll do is use my heat gun with a little bit of heat to just warm it up a bit. Give it a bit of a stir, because you can see just that little bit of heat's already loosened it up. And this happens because these pastes are so highly pigmented that in weather temperature changes, it can solidify. So a little bit more again. Yes, usually busy, so a lazy day was good. Yeah, that's awesome, Anne. Good stuff. All right, so we're a little bit more fluid again now. So I think we'll put that aside, do the black, hit it with a little bit more heat, and then use it from there. So this is the black. Give it a stir. There we go, looks good. We're only using small amounts of the resin, so we don't need much of the pigment either. So that's a bubble on the end there. Just got a little bit of a blob on the end of the stick. We don't need a lot based on the amount of resin we're going to use and the fact that the background is black as well. So that's just double. So while I was doing that, I was only using that heat gun on low heat and low air. So you can see that a lot better now. And there is our aluminium. Okay. And the silver halo, we're going to need to use quite a bit. Well, because I actually want it really, really glittery, you don't want to add too much resin or it spreads out within the resin so much. So isn't that gorgeous? Just a subtle little sparkle in there. Trying not to have too much wastage, like dropping off the stick in between the container and the cup. I think that'll do it. And so now we'll put some resin in there. So not a lot. Let's have a look at that. Maybe that was like 10 mils. So you can see that it's highly concentrated with the glitter, and that's what I need. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, now the black. And the aluminium. Let that blend in. All right. So I'll just let you know as well that I have contacted my friend about getting some more shapes and everything done with the perspex. And yeah, so when he gets back to me with all of that, I'll have some more direct figures for you and be able to put them up if you would like to purchase some. So that's a little bit exciting. That's happening. So, and here is aluminium. Another black. So for those of you who are watching and haven't actually seen it yet or joined us, I have a Facebook group now, and it's really just been created for a little bit of sharing what we create with each other and supporting each other. And you know, so if you've got any questions for me or want to share something with me, post it in the Facebook group, and yeah, we'll be able to have easier contact that way, I believe, than emails. Like, sometimes emails are fantastic, but sometimes it's so much easier to just post a photo and ask a question if you're on Facebook. So if you would like to search up creating excuse me, and sharing with Tracy, don't forget the E in Tracy, and request to join. There's just 2 simple questions, but please answer both questions. Like, so the black is all blended in, looks amazing. Give this another shake. What shapes am I going to get? Well, possibly looking at geode shape, other states of Australia, depending. Definitely in New South Wales, so that I can do, now that I've done a maroon, I can do a New South Wales for the blues. And there we go. See my bucket with my lids? I sit here sometimes and I'll clean them up. Just peel away the paint or the resin, whatever's on there. Hello, hello, Mandy. How you going? Thanks for joining us. We're up to the exciting part. The first part was all mixing, and you know, some people can find that very boring. So, before we did come on, I wiped these down with some isopropyl alcohol and a paper towel. That one's a little bit wonky. Oh, that looks better. Okay. Right, so how's your weekend been, Mandy? Alright, so I do feel very limited between my black and my silver. I can't wait to do some other colours. So I am going to take advantage of the black background here. Put down some of that clear. Use my torch to clear out some bubbles. That looks great. Come back regularly as the ones that are within and underneath will rise up. So spread that around. just using the glove, and that you can see that these gloves are way too big. But it's all I could get one day because I'm still having some troubles getting some of the supplies that we would use generally, you know, be able to just go and buy whenever we needed. But a little bit of a challenge to find certain things at the moment. So I had to go with a different brand and different size glove. But if that's the worst thing that could happen, you know, I think I'm pretty lucky. Lucky to have gloves. Right. There we go. Right, good, thanks. I've noticed over the last couple of days there's no notifications, new videos from YouTube. I've had a good weekend, thanks. Painting bamboo red. Wow, that sounds very like boom, feature red kind of thing, something very special. So, and haven't had notifications the last few days. Oh dear. Maybe if you check the the notification bell, maybe it might need a kickstart. Or maybe YouTube was just really busy and overwhelmed. Let's see. You all are up early. Good morning. Good morning to you, Lisa. Most of us, all of us. It is Sunday night and yeah, enjoying the end of our weekend, I would say. Yeah, it's late. I think you're up early. What time are you got, Lisa? Okay, so I think I'll just go with lines. So I'll do, and this, it's black on black, so not really going to see it unless you get really close up and see it. But we'll see how we go with it. So another torch. Just so you can see these bubbles. They're standing out like crazy on the screen. Torch needs gas. And 7 a.m. Yes, well, good morning. Have a wonderful Sunday. Do you have anything planned, Lisa? I guess. Okay. The other bamboo is going to be black and they're going at the front of my house in pots. Awesome. So you're going to have like black and then red. Wow. That's pretty cool. I like the sound of that. Right. So let's add the aluminium. And might just stick with the stripy kind of lines. So the thing about this is that silver is supposed to be the feature. Like the main thing is all about the silver. So, that's better. Now there's some more gas in the hair. Alright. Even that looks cool. I love how the aluminium reacts. So now we'll add some silver halo. A little bit of streaking. Going. Okay. That took a couple of lines through there. That looks really cool. Oops. Get carried away with that bit there. Need to break it. There we go. So this one here, the aluminium's taken over a lot. So what I'm going to try and do is put some black through the middle of the aluminium. And then those lines will spread out and appear thinner than they initially were. There we go. Got to finish up your collab piece. You're doing this to Sharon Lilly. Awesome. Edit tomorrow and post on Wednesday. Oh, Lisa, that sounds like fun. I need to contact Sharon. I'm looking forward to hopefully doing a collab with her as well. So I'd love to see what you guys have done together. Just trying to thin those lines out a little bit more. And yeah, I look forward to that. Yep, absolutely. Just love how you say aluminium. Well, because we don't say aluminum. You say aluminium. It's, yeah. I think it's, I always have a little chuckle when I hear how we all say things that little bit differently. So, it's pretty cool. Yeah. All right. So what I wanted to see if I could do with this liquid silver I was wondering what was wrong with aluminium. Yeah. Nothing wrong with it, Anne. Nothing wrong. I'm going to try and flick it. I'd like to try and just put some and flick it. So, or if I use the bottom of a cup and put I always get a lot of spillage in there. So there's a little bit on the bottom of that cup there. Some on my fingertips. Oh, it's only tiny weeny little flecks. Let's try for some more. Oh, that one got some. Kinda did it. Let's add some more. I wonder if it's either just, there we go, just not as easy to do as I thought, or whether it's because the gloves are so long. And I love how they have, some are bigger because they've bloomed and some are still really tiny. And I look like the Tin Man. Hello. Oil, please. Oil, please. All right, that's my bit of going back to the Wizard of Oz. Random. Okay, I have to get rid of that glove because I feel paranoid that I'll put the silver on other things. I'll just grab a fresh glove. Okay. Well, I have to say that for as simple as this is, I'm really happy with it. And I think definitely silver is the feature. I mean, the black isn't. Not black on a black tile. Although, I know that white on white can look pretty amazing. Different whites, white on white. So, I was wondering, the liquid metal looks awesome. Great. Thanks. And smileys. Thank you, beautiful Lisa, thank you. So there we go. That's it. Like, I'm done. I'm so happy with that. And sometimes you just got to go with simple lines, bit of bling, bit of flick, and ba. Okay. So you'll see. There we go. Try and utilize the light to be able to see where it blings and where it doesn't. Okay. So if I felt so inclined to break up some of those big blooms, I would just grab some black from the table and drop it into the center of them. It would kind of make it look like a circle, but that's not what I was going for tonight, but that's definitely something to try later on. This next one, wow, I love this. And there's that one. So you see what I mean about those various flick sizes from that liquid silver? Some teeny tiny ones, some larger bloom ones, and in between as well. So there we have it. Sorry for that glare, that's from the light. Alright, so what I might do after we get off camera is scoop up some of this resin, pop it into some moulds, and see what we can also utilise that for. So maybe use a paintbrush to flick next time. Yes, absolutely, Mandy. That I need to get some though. A couple of times I've used a paintbrush and it dried before I could wash it out, so it got binned. And then it's like, oh man, where have all my paintbrushes gone? I need some more. So I might just buy some really, really cheap ones. You know, the plasticky type ones. So, love they're also different but the same. Yes! You got it, Lisa. Absolutely. Alright, so thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. It's been a great night and I'm so happy. This again is one of my 3 L's because I remembered what the third one was from my last video. Love it, learned from it, looking forward to doing it again. Ta-da! So, yeah, all right. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Click that bell for notifications. And, yeah, leave me a thumbs up on your way out. Leave me a comment below for those watching the replay. And share it with others who might also appreciate it, because that's one fantastic way that you can help support us creators and artists. And yeah, it's absolutely free to do so. Thank you again. My pleasure, Anne. Thank you so much for joining in tonight and every other night that you're available. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to thumbs up, guys. Thank you, Lisa. Good night. And yeah, so Mandy, I will definitely get some brushes. See how that goes. And do this again. So you guys are fantastic. And if you have to go anywhere, please take care, wash your hands, stay well. And from myself always, be kind, be creative, and be fabulous. Bye.